Hello, everybody. This is Stewart Jean here from Musicians Institute, Hollywood, California, with our last video for the month of November talking about atmospheres, changing the atmosphere of a song on the drum set. What I wanted to look at today in this video was very super simple. Is we have our ride cymbal, we've got our hi-hat, and we've got crashes. But let's explore other ride possibilities. Sometimes just changing a surface will be what a song needs for a change. So I have set up today a couple little specialty cymbals that I'm sure you're familiar with, but just let's talk about them. Over here we have the flat top ride. No bell, developed by Peisty in the 60s, very popular with Jack DeJohnette. Chick Corea, the Now He Sings, Now He Sobs, Roy Haynes, check out that playing. And if you're familiar with the ECM record label, Pat Metheny, people like that, this is, you got to be familiar with the flat ride. But it works great with singer-songwriters as well, and quieter music, intimate music. Ed Thigpen, a great jazz drummer with Oscar Peterson trio, he rocked or swung a flat ride. So let's just check it out really quick. So if you're playing a tune over here on your regular ride cymbal, and then we switch to the flat. Has a ton of stick definition. It's really woody, These sticks are maybe these are 55As, maybe a little heavy for it. SD4 combos, Vic Firth, or, something with a barrel tip works really good, but this sounds pretty good, This is also very commonly used. I mentioned ECM, the record label. Most of that stuff was very straight eighth oriented, but still improvisational music where the focal point of it from the drummer is coming from the ride cymbal. So let's check out, I'm going to play along to a little track here that would utilize or basically be screaming for a flat top ride. So check this out. So you can see in that brief demonstration how it really blends rhythmically. It really stands out, and great addition to your arsenal of cymbals. So you should think about owning a flat ride. The 602 Peisty is a great one, but a lot of people make them, and they're all very wonderful. So great addition to your projects. Let's go back over here to the China. The China cymbal, if you notice, I like to play it not upside down, regular side up. Usually a China cymbal's upside down, and we're hitting this kind of curved area, and we're, for rock stuff, we're getting that really loud explosive crash. A great example is, this is a little old, but Genesis Abacab. Phil Collins is rocking a China all over that tune, and that's like the traditional way that it's used in the modern era in the last couple decades. You have that really explosive washy sound Great for heavy accents and all that. Ray Luzier's rocking one like right up here, and it's awesome. But if you go back a few more decades before all that, and you check out someone like big band drummer Mel Lewis, he would play it like this. A lot of jazz drummers do, maybe with rivets, and just this one's it's a pretty big cymbal. It's 22. It's a Paiste Formula 602. It can get out of hand pretty easily. So if I'm playing a blues thing, if I'm up here on the ride cymbal, regular ride, and I'm rocking a blues like a medium shuffle, and I want to switch to another solo and switch over, this is a great texture change. 1, 2. It's just a wonderful bed of sound for the band to lay on. So also want to check out, maybe you have a China laying around, and it's, maybe you have a quiet gig coming up and you can't bring it because it's so explosive. Flip it over and just play it really gently. Learn how to play that cymbal, So check that out. Flat ride and China cymbals, and if you check out someone like Charlie Watts, who is one of my favorite drummers in the Rolling Stones, his main cymbals are a flat ride and like a China crash. I think his China's here, his flat ride is here. And he's playing with the most famous rock and roll band in the world. So I guess they're not that unorthodox, but great cymbals to have. So if you're looking, sometimes you don't need to change the patterns you're playing or the rhythms you're playing, but maybe it's just moving your arm to another cymbal, and it's exactly what it needs. So and build up cymbals. They don't take up a lot of room. Don't sell your old cymbals. You're going to need them. The minute you sell a cymbal is the day you're going to need it. So they don't, like I said, they don't take up a lot of room. So hold on to these babies and use them. They're there for you to express yourself, and they're unbelievably expressive. So practice just playing one stick and one cymbal sometimes. So all right, thank you everyone. Check it out.